This is episode 8 of Coffee in the Car with Jim, the real estate agent. I'm coming to you from Queen West in front of Trinity Bellwoods Park. And the coffee today is actually an iced coffee because it's over 30 degrees Celsius and I'm not an animal. So, I mean, as much as I like hot coffee, there are days for iced coffee. And the iced coffee is coming, pardon me, from none other than White Squirrel Coffee Shop on Queen across from Trinity Bellwoods. And I only learned this today. You'll love this. Did you know Trinity Bellwoods Park is known for white squirrels? That's where the name White Squirrel Coffee Shop came from. I had no idea. So there you go. You've learned something from this little series. Episode 8, we're talking about whether or not you as a buyer should work with the listing agent in order to get yourself a better deal. And the reason that I thought this would be a good episode is because you would not believe how often I hear that. Or when I have a property on the market, you would not believe how many buyers will come to me and say, "Hey, Jim, if I work with you, can I get a better deal?" The reality is I don't work with both sides, but I'm going to explain to you why, as a buyer, if you think it's best to work with the seller's agent, that is crazy talk, and give your head a shake. And here's why. Think about this. The seller of the house or the condo, the price that they have listed at is likely the price that was provided by their real estate agent. So maybe you see a house or a condo and you happen to know that it's been sitting on the market for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, and you say to yourself, "Self, I smell a deal." And you think to yourself, "Self, if I work with a listing agent, I'll get an even better deal." Give your head a shake. That price that it is listed at came from the listing agent. So think about this from the seller's perspective. You as a buyer come and you're using the listing agent, and now the listing agent, the house was listed at 1.5 million. You're putting an offer of 1.3 million, which, by the way, might be the right offer. How does the seller's agent sell to the seller that now they should discount their price by 200,000 when he or she gave them the price in the first place? So when you as a buyer work with the seller's agent, frankly, you lose all negotiation, because a listing agent doesn't want to lose face with his or her seller and have to acknowledge that he didn't get the price right. The other reason that you really should have a real estate agent representing your best interests is the same as in a legal case. The Ontario real estate system is really an adversarial system where each party should have their own representation. If you were going to court, you would not feel comfortable using the same lawyer that your opponent was using, because it's clearly a conflict of interest. And while I'm not saying that a real estate agent cannot represent both sides without there being a conflict of interest, I am saying that generally speaking, you should have your own advocate, your own professional real estate agent advising you as to what you should offer and what the conditions should be, and frankly, should you even offer on that property? Because only your agent working directly for you is going to be completely unbiased in the transaction. So that's episode 8. Should you as a buyer work with the listing agent? I say nay, nay. And if you get a chance, check out White Squirrel Coffee Shop, and the Instagram is going to be down below. Have a great one. See you soon.